The 7-day vegan challenge has been awesome! Nothing I didn't love about it. It was just all fabulousness. Beginning to... there is no end. I'm not ending. I'm gonna stay vegan. I love it! Here's a little bit of apple cider vinegar with a little bit of water. I did this the other day, so I kind of know what's coming. The smell. It's vinegar. That better be doing something good for my insides. You don't have to do that part to be vegan. For our first vegan item of the week, we're making cranberry orange nut muffins. Yay! Vegan snack. Homemade oatcakes with homemade strawberry jam. And this is from strawberries I got out of the Aldi dumpster the other night. We're starting the week with a delicious frosty mango smoothie. A vegan mango smoothie, which basically means we're not putting any milk or yogurt in it. In our NutriBullet, we are starting with some ice and 1 cube of frozen pureed kale. 2 nice chunks of frozen banana for that creamy smoothness. A couple little chunks of frozen avocado, just because we have so much avocado these days, for more creamy smoothness. Now the banana, the avocado, and the frozen mango chunks, all from dumpster diving. We found a lot of mangoes, and so, you know, we ate some, I cut some into chunks and froze them. Mango chunks in. And for our liquid, we shall use the delicious, sugar-free, vanilla-flavored almond milk. Wait, I forgot one thing. I squeezed oranges to make fresh orange juice, and I have the orange pulp. I'm going to put some of that in the smoothie, too. Isn't that a pretty color? All right, girls, are you excited for your vegan mango smoothies?
Yeah!
And what does vegan mean?
No aminos.
No aminos.
No aminos.
There are no aminos in this smoothie. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. All right, drink. It's very thick, isn't it? So how do you like it, girls?
I like it.
Do you?
I love it.
You love it?
This is amazing.
Is it? Do you just feel all the vital energy surging throughout your man body?
Yes.
Surging.
My man body is surging.
Okay, so we're in the 3rd week of February in New Jersey, and it's in the high 70s. So of course I'm eating outside today, and this is my lunch. This is an amazing sandwich I have on pita bread. It's got avocado, hummus, shredded up carrots, see, carrot, lettuce. I have my little smackerel of kimchi. I bought some kimchi yesterday at Whole Foods. Obviously I need to learn how to make this myself because it was incredibly expensive. And I have an orange, and I have some lemon water. Oh, what a beautiful setting in the parking lot of my office building. I put some kimchi on the sandwich, and it's really good. Vegan lunch mukbang. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, vegan dinner. What we have there is 3 good-sized chunks of vegan General Tso's chicken from Whole Foods that I have cut up into tiny pieces. To that, I'm going to add some plain white rice. And to that, I'm adding some Dollar Tree broccoli and cauliflower. Then we stir it together. Now this for me is not a big dinner. This is very small for me. And what is weird is I'm not actually hungry at all. And I'm kind of eating just because I want to try this little vegan concoction, but it's really weird. I'm not hungry. I can always eat, whether I'm hungry or not. I don't even know when I'm hungry. But I'm really not hungry for dinner, but I just wanted to mix this up and give it a try. Of course, the vegan chicken from the Whole Foods deli counter is quite pricey. I'm just using 3 pieces that I cut up into little bits. It's really delish mixed with the white rice and the veggies. Could the vegan diet be healing my sad, depressed, diseased, screwed up digestive system? I don't know. Frugal Daddy, stop rolling your eyes at me. That's just ridiculous. Today the Frugal Babies and I are going to make some bread. So we're starting with a poolish. We have warm water in the bowl. We're going to sprinkle the yeast on top. Add just a little bit of sugar. We're going to add some white flour. Not too much. We're going to stir this together and set it aside. And here's our poolish from before, nice and bubbly. So we're going to add all different kinds of flour to this to make our beautiful bread dough. Why don't you put in the oat flour first?
Okay.
Good job. Then we will put in some barley flour.
How much?
Just a bit. We're not really measuring. We're going to do this by texture. We just don't want our bread dough to get too stiff. Now we're going to put in some salt. You want to put your hand out and I'll pour it into your hand and then you can... Okay, salt. Your basic bread is just yeast, water, salt, and flour. Are we all about healthy eating now? Yes, we are. We're going to add some millet for texture. We love millet. Hey, did you take my piece of dough? Yes, you did. Are you going to make a pizza crust with that, tossing it up in the air? Now we are going to pop our dough back into the bowl and let it rise until it is double in size, which will be an hour or 2. Alrighty, the bread rose for 2 or 3 hours. I kneaded it again, shaped it into loaves, and have put it in these 2 pans to proof and rise again. Okay, the dough has risen, so the loaves are going into the oven now, and I'm going to get some Brussels sprouts roasting at the same time. Alrighty, we've got the Brussels sprouts in a plastic bag. These are Brussels sprouts that were obtained dumpster diving. And no, I'm not afraid of getting sick. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil on and then shake them around. Then I'll spread them on my foil-lined baking sheet. Spread them out, sprinkling on some coarse sea salt. I'm going to pop them in the oven with the baking bread, and towards the end of the roasting, I am going to drizzle some balsamic vinegar on them. There we go. There's our multi-grain bread with millet, fresh from the oven. I think it looks beautiful. And here come the Brussels sprouts. They look delicious.
Who's a little Brussels sprout?
All right, let's slice it open. Here's a daddy piece to try. Here you go, Nevy Poo. And there you go. Is it delicious? Does it taste healthy and wonderful? This tastes really good. Here, Dad, try a Brussels sprout. These are delicious. Yeah. One of my very favorite things to eat is muesli. And I grew up with this brand of muesli called Familia, which is imported from Switzerland. And it is absolutely fantastically delicious, but also fabulously expensive. So it is much more frugal to mix up your own muesli yourself at home and really quite easy. So you're starting with oats. And you can use whatever kind of rolled grain you want. Mix it up. But we're starting with oats. I'm adding to that rolled wheat. I'm going to add some extra oat bran, and I am going to add my favorite thing for crunch, raw buckwheat groats. I love buckwheat groats. When these are toasted, it's called kasha, and I don't really like it toasted. I like it raw. Buckwheat groats are amazing. They don't really alter the flavor, but they add a fabulous crunch. They're really good for you. You're going to pretty much put whatever dried fruit in you want. Raisins would be pretty typical. So I was going to make date nut bread, but then I decided I don't really want to make date nut bread. So I chopped up the dates. So I'm going to add the dates in. You could use dried cranberries, sultanas, chopped up dried apricots, prunes. All right, so our dates go in, and then Familia has chopped up hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are a great nut in cereals because they're very crunchy, but I had almonds in the house, so I chopped up almonds, and they are going in. Put the lid on. And there you have your fabulous home concocted muesli, much, much, much cheaper than it would be to buy your Familia or your Alpen or any of your other commercially fabricated mueslis. I love this with almond milk. And although almond milk is a little more expensive than cow's milk, it's also much, much thicker. So I kind of like to water my almond milk down just because I'm used to the consistency of skim milk. And what is really fabulous with this is if you put frozen blueberries in your bowl of cereal, because they keep the milk really cold as you're eating your muesli, and they just add a lovely and delightful flavor and fabulous. So basically, in a nutshell, there is nothing about being vegan that isn't absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it, and the kids are going vegan with me.